So, I am currently booking between 3 to 5 qualified calls every single day, and I'm not spending anything on ads. I'm not manually sending cold outreach every single day, and I'm not posting content praying it to go viral. Yet, I'm able to book so many calls while working, honestly, guys, between 30 to 40 minutes per week on my current systems. And if you don't believe me that this is actually legit, this is what my calendar looks like. You can see we have a pretty decent amount of calls in here, and I can also refresh this just again to show you guys before diving into the video that this is actually legit, right? Now, how is this possible? Well, it's all thanks to the Lumbia Mastery System. I know this sounds ultra guru type of shit, but this is how I call this system, right? Now, if you implement this system correctly in the exact way that I'm going to show you in this video, then I can guarantee you that this system will allow you to book between 3 to 5 meetings with high intent prospects on a daily basis, exactly like I'm doing, close more clients thanks to the framework and nurturing process that this system specifically leverages, and then also completely remove yourself from the actual system and focus solely on closing these calls. Now, if you're wondering still if this thing is actually legit, once we implemented this system for all of our clients, these are some of the best results that we've generated so far. For example, we've helped G10 add 10K a month in 15 days to his agency offer. We've helped Derek scale past 10K a month with his appointments at the agency in just 30 days. And then we've also helped Nishkarsh go from $0 per month to signing a 15K plus deal split client, a 5K deal, and a 3K client. And if you want to check out even more of these results, you can go onto our website, which the link is going to be down in the description. And if you scroll down, you can see all of our case studies, client results, testimonials, and so on and so on. Now, without further ado, let's dive right into the video. So the first thing that we need to cover is or are the acquisition channel or channels. Now, this system specifically leverages cold DMs, right? And due to its incredible framework, there is not really one single acquisition channel that works best. Now, this framework works extremely fucking well on any platform where obviously you are allowed to cold DM people. But for the sake of this video, these are my top 3 platforms that I'm currently using right now every single day for myself and for my clients. Now, the first one is X/Twitter, and this is simply because this platform allows you to send up to 450 DMs per day per account, which is literally right now the only platform that allows you to send this much volume on a daily basis. Then I have Instagram, which is, in my opinion, the best platform to get high quality prospects. But the only downside is that you are limited to 40 DMs per account per day. But obviously, if you leverage multiple accounts like I'm doing, if you have 10, you can easily send up to 400 DMs per day on there as well. And then LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, the good thing is that you have an insane quality of prospects. Like the quality overall of these prospects is absolutely great. And here you can send up to 800 connection requests per month. And then once these people accept your request, you can send, I believe, an unlimited amount of matches every single day to these people. Now, let's start from the value first approach plus the mini VSL, which is going to be the first message that we're going to send. Now, the LoomDM system, as its name says, revolves around a very direct first message plus a mini 4 to 7 minutes Loom VSL once the prospect actually replies. Now, due to the first message being so direct, the reply rate is going to drop a little bit and usually stays between 3 to 9% depending on the platform that you're using. Now, for example, on X, I average around a 3 to 4% maximum of a reply rate. While on IG, I usually have between an 8 to 9, maybe 10% reply rate at maximum. So this is why I also told you that IG is the GOAT. Now, this factor is not honestly going to be an issue, as if your mini VSL is good enough, you will be able to achieve a booking rate that ranges between 10 to 20% plus, and the people who also will be committing with you are going to be extremely educated and warmed up about your offer, because I'm going to show you exactly how to do this in a second. Now, within the first message, you have to do two main things. First one, you want to create curiosity. This is extremely important. And secondly, you want to give value upfront to these people. Now, this is the first message framework. First name, are you still accepting clients? I don't want to pitch you without permission, but I've just made a free personalized video on how our client John went from X to Y in 30 days, for example. Mind if I send it over, and only if you find that of value we can chat. Worst case scenario, you steal the whole system and run with it. Haha. Now, as you can see in here, 80% of this first message is literally the opener, right? Because we need to get eyeballs, we need to get prospects to be actually interested in what we are doing. And the only way you do it is by creating curiosity, right? But also, one very important thing is that you have to keep this opener congruent with what you are doing. Now, in my specific case, I am helping my clients sign more clients. So, because of this, I'm asking, hey, are you still accepting clients right now? Because if they're not accepting new clients, then my service, my product is not a good fit for these people. While on the other hand, let's say, for example, you're targeting coaches. Let's say that you want to say, hey, first name, are you offering coaching services? That's congruent still with what you're doing. Because if yes, if they're offering coaching services, then it is a good fit for you, right? But if you have deceiving type of messages saying, for example, first name, how can I book in a call with you? Obviously, I'm going to actually take a look at the message, but then once I see the pitch, I'm not going to reply. And this is, trust me, something that a lot of people are doing. And if you want to avoid it, simply be congruent with what you're doing. And as you can see, it's not that hard to be as well. Now, once you've crafted your message, also another quick tip is that here in the body of the message, if you have some type of results that you've gotten for your clients or even for yourself, that's the number one thing that you have to leverage. If you don't have results, this message is going to work pretty decently, but not at its peak. Now, once a prospect replies to your first message positively, then it's time to send over the VSL. And here's exactly how you have to structure it. So, first of all, once you initiate a video, you want to simply show appreciation to the viewer. This is due to human psychology, and when people actually see that you're greeting them, they're better off watching the entire video, and so on and so on. You can search this up for your own. But you want to say something on the lines like this: hey, first name, if you're personalizing the video, I appreciate you for taking interest on how we've helped our client John do X and Y. So you pretty much want to say, hey, thank you, hey, appreciate you for taking the video. And you want to simply state what you've promised right here in the first message. Then you want to state your offer. So, for example, you can say, hey, I appreciate you for taking interest on blah, 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 and how our client went from 0 to 10K a month in 15 days, and how we can potentially help you sign 15 new high ticket clients in 90 days, or you don't pay a single penny until we do so. Something on lines like this. You want to simply state your offer. Then you want to showcase case studies and client results before actually diving into the process that you're going to explain. So once you've stated your offer, for example, you can pull up a page like this, and you can say, now, this is the same process that we also use to help G10, who added 10K a month in 50 days, blah, blah, blah. Then what you want to do, and this is extremely important, is you want to vaguely showcase the process that you've used to achieve these results. So you want to simply explain your process in a high way without going too much in depth about the overall details, because you want to keep them in the call to actually create some type of curiosity and interest in the prospects when watching the video, so that they actually go ahead and booking a call with you, right? So for example, what I do in my case is I showcase the AI infrastructure that we've used to help our clients. And then we say, hey, this is the AI infrastructure. It will allow you to automate your entire outreach process, send between 1,000 to 2,000 messages every single day. And it will allow you to book between 3 to 5 calls every single day. What I'm not doing here is I'm not telling them, hey, we're going to build this system on this platform. We're going to use this type of first message. We're going to use this framework to actually automate the entire process, and so on and so on. No, you want to vaguely and in highway showcase the entire process from A to Z. And then at the end of the video, you want to include a CTA to book in a call. So then you can say, for example, now if you're interested in this, then there is a link down below to this video where you can simply click on it and we can simply schedule a call this week where we can go over the personalized game plan that we made for you, right? And then once you've sent your mini VSL, once you've created it, then you also want to send a company text to maximize the open rate of the actual VSL. Now, the number of people that actually say yes to the video and then don't even fucking open the video is absolutely too high. So to solve this, once a prospect replies again, you want to send a loom to the actual VSL, and then you want to send a company text on the lines of this. So here's the video. Be sure to check out the, for example, 135 mark to see how to accomplish X, and the 410 mark to hear about Y. And obviously change X and Y according to your VSL. Now, in my case, this is what I sent. Here's the video. Be sure to check out the 1.35 mark to see how you can implement the same systems we've used to make over 250K in rev for the clients we've worked with so far. So you simply want to make this as much appealing as possible to the actual prospect. Now, then if a prospect stops replying after you've sent the VSL, then you want to make sure, for the love of God, to follow up 7 times to maximize the number of book calls that you're going to get. Now, just a quick note for you, 65% of all my calls come from follow-ups. So if you're not following up, trust me, you are losing out on a ton of good calls. Now, once that's done, what you want to do next is you want to obviously then automate the entire process. Now, in my position right now, I'm currently sending between 850 to 900 DMs per day within 30 minutes of work weekly, all thanks to automations that actually allow me to scrape leads and then send the actual messages fully 100% automatically. Now for X, I'm currently using X Reacher. And by the way, I'm going to leave you these software tools links in the description, which is this one right here. Then for IG, I'm currently using InstaDM. And then for LinkedIn, I'm currently using this thing right here, which is called Sparking.top. Now, as an example for X Reacher, because if you are starting this system, if you want to also implement this type of systems, I would highly suggest you to start with XReacher, because this allows you to send 450 DMs per day in an incredibly easy way. Now, this system, guys, this software is absolutely insane, because in here, as you can see, you can simply create a campaign, open the campaign, and then if you wanna, for example, add in the leads in here, click on scrape new leads. Then in here, you can put, for example, the username of a big influencer inside of your niche. So as an example, I could put Serge Gattari or Alex or Mozi, whatever. Then in here, you can automatically filter these leads based on keywords that are present or absent in their biographies. Now, this is my filter, and as you can see, I have help, book, grow, high ticket, making, generated, and so on and so on. Then you can also exclude third world countries from the people that you're going to contact. Also, you can qualify these people with how many followers they have, their followings. You can also exclude the genders, and then you can also include only profiles with external links. And once that's done, you simply click on to start scraping, put the names like Serge Gattari, And then in a matter of literally, I believe something like 2 minutes, 3 minutes at most, it will scrape all of the leads completely automatically without you having to lift a finger. Now, as you can see, if I refresh, it has already finished and it scraped 3,000 hyper qualified leads that you can start contacting right away. Then you simply include the scripts, the account, the options right here, 450 amps per day. And then this system literally runs on autopilot without you having to lift a finger. And this is pretty much how all of these systems in here operate as well. Now, I am currently spending around 190 bucks per month to run all of these free systems and send up to 850 900 DMs per day, which counting that I'm able to sign between 5 to 15 plus clients every single month, depends on a general ticket price of 3 to 6k, then the ROI is just ridiculous because even if I just sign one client for 3K, I've literally made more than 15x of what I've invested. But right now, I'm signing more than 5 to 15 plus clients every single month. And also, to automate the entire process from A to Z after sending all of the messages fully automatically by using these softwares. I also then have one appointment setter currently on commission only, meaning that I only pay him after I actually get the money, which simply takes care of all of the replies and conversations generated and books them into a call. So because of this, I just have in the morning to set up the systems and then they are literally good to go. It takes me like 5 minutes every day. So on a weekly basis, that's again like 30, 40 minutes per week at maximum. Now, if you need help in booking more appointments and signing new clients consistently every single month, then there is a link that you can click down below in the description that will show you exactly how me and my clients are closing multiple high ticket deals every single month for completely free. And if you like it, and feel that it can actually benefit you and help you and your business grow, then afterwards you can schedule a call with me to see if I can give you a pretty much a fully customized game plan for your business to implement right after the call. Again, obviously for 100% free. Now, I hope you guys found this video valuable. I hope you're going to implement these systems and actually got some really good results for yourself. And if you do, make sure to send me a message on IG and actually let me know. But then this is pretty much it for this video, guys. And hope you liked it. And I will see you on to the next one. Bye bye. Ciao.